Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to the channel. Something nobody told you. I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you're doing well. Today, we'll talk about what worries and motivates you regarding work, money, and the decisions that will define your stability in the coming days. We'll analyze the energies around you, the news that's approaching, and the tarot's advice to help you act with clarity and confidence. Let's begin with the current energies. Here we have the card of the Seven of Pentacles, and it represents an energy of waiting for a while. It is an energy of careful evaluation. I see that you will be receiving news about something you thought was stopped or stagnant, an income that arrives later than expected, but still arrives. This card is simply telling you to be patient, to stay calm, because the process is maturing. What you have planted is alive, even if you are not seeing it grow right now. It is ripening. So you are being asked for patience. Things are taking longer than they should, but be patient. Look, here we have the Ace of Pentacles. This speaks of incoming money, a financial gain that gets unblocked. And this is not a coincidence. This is something you have already manifested. So this card tells you to maintain peace, maintain calm, keep that coherence, because abundance is coming your way. Also, the Queen of Pentacles appears, reminding you to take care of what you love. If you love what you are doing, keep nurturing it, keep protecting it. Because when you act with love and stay in harmony, that seed grows much better and brings you much more abundance. We are seeing here a message of gratitude. Appreciate this moment, raise your vibration, because that way everything will start moving faster and great prosperity will arrive. The Eight of Cups says, "Oh, Scorpio, you are thinking about letting this go because it no longer fulfills you. It seems like it's not working. You are thinking about giving up on this situation and moving somewhere else. You are thinking, I'd rather lose what I have invested and look for something much better." But listen, the universe is telling you, coherence, Scorpio dear, coherence. We can see that things do work. Now, if you need to leave, leaving doesn't mean you are losing anything. On the contrary, it means you are moving toward what you truly deserve. But I can see that the lack of coherence is affecting you because we've already seen that you need patience and consistency with what you're doing. Since abundance is there, a wonderful time of harvest is coming, an Ace of Pentacles, a Queen of Pentacles, a Nine of Cups, you have it all. But emotionally, this is shaking you deeply, and it feels like, phew, I want to go do something else. I want to leave, and I don't have the patience I need to keep holding on. Well, be curious, be flexible. If you have other inspirations, look at what they are. But don't give away control. Listen to what your intuition is telling you. Don't disconnect from yourself. It's important that you stay connected to who you are and that your inner fire gives you the vision you need to keep going. I see that there are people around you who are hiding things from you, and you feel very frustrated, full of burdens and responsibilities. It's like you need to escape. You can't take it anymore. You feel you've hit bottom, and it's because you are not surrounded by the right people. There are people who envy you, who would like to have your position, and they are trying to fill your head with doubts so that you'll leave and give them space. Be careful with your energy. Be careful with your plans. Because I see that someone is hiding something from you. They are not telling you the whole truth. And this is what is making you say, I'm going to do something else. Because this situation isn't moving forward or backward. I'm leaving. But it's because someone benefits from you leaving, not because it doesn't work. You will need to make plans and choose, as there are two paths or two strategies ahead. The Two of Wands is asking you to expand your vision. It's time to think big. I see that you are about to close an important agreement with someone. It might be a person who is far away, perhaps in another city, but this will arrive in less than 10 days. Take that first step. Take that first step and realize what is holding you back. The past teaches us, but we do not stay to live in it. It's time to be reborn. If you've lost something, I see that you will recover it. And if some money has been blocked, you will receive it. But teamwork can take you much further than working alone. It's important to use your head because it is your compass, your most rational and logical part. This is your moment of victory, your moment to find peace, your moment to create a legacy and put down roots. Everything you are building will stand the test of time, and if you need help, ask for it. But don't make decisions based on fear or worry. You must know how to direct your energy and not cling to anything, because attachment limits change. I see that someone may appear to guide you, someone who can give you good advice, or you can even look for a mentor to help you. If you have to sign a contract, if you need to learn something, or if there's something related to an institution, a court, or an administration tied to financial matters, it's important to pay attention, gather information, and seek advice. I see that you are a very traditional person, and traditions often sustain dreams, but not everything new replaces wisdom. A person must organize themselves, find structure, and keep their word, because when someone is coherent and asks for help, help comes. But if someone says one thing today and another tomorrow, who will trust them if they don't even trust themselves? I see that if you are consistent, you will receive help, a payment, or financial support. The money is not stagnant. It's just that balance must be found, listening to both your mind and your heart, because everything done from the heart illuminates the shadows. Power should not be used to bind you, but to consciously free you. You must be generous with what you've learned. Share it with others and show your light. Believe in your inner fire. Believe that what you are doing authentically will multiply. If you trust the process, things are fine. You simply need to trust the process. Because I see that your lack of confidence is what makes you want to run away. And I use the word run intentionally. It seems that everything is stagnant, but you are simply being asked for patience and consistency in what you're doing. For example, if you are investing in something you don't trust, you are losing money or not earning as much as you spend, and you ask your mother, father, or brother for money for something that isn't yet ready, they won't understand because they need time. If you don't trust it, you're sending the wrong vibration. And how can you ask for money when your energy is saying you're wasting it? There's no confidence there. But if you are patient, caring, and nurturing, staying in a harmonious vibration, I see opportunities for you to keep nurturing and maturing the seed you have planted. All obstacles will begin to disappear. All financial blockages will fade away. Everything will start aligning. However, it's important that you make decisions, that you take care of and love what you are doing so it can grow from love without fear of losing, acting with passion and purpose. If you need to make a decision to improve yourself, to learn something new and enhance your skills, do it. You could even take on an extra job. You have abilities. You have cups standing upright. Those are opportunities to be reborn, to take a step further, to transform yourself without fear, because that is where abundance lies, in not giving up, in renewing yourself, and learning from what you already know, in doing more things. And if you need extra income, find new paths. Why? Because that seed you planted is something that will bring you great abundance. But you must care for that opportunity. Be patient, nurture, and nourish it. That is how fertility works, for it to grow and mature. You can't just throw a seed into a pot and hope it grows. Without knowing if the soil is fertile or not, you have to tend to it. When it begins to grow and it's still fragile, you must support it with small sticks so it doesn't lean to one side, protect it from too much cold or too much sun, keep its watering steady, maintain the soil's moisture, add a bit of fertilizer if needed, so it becomes stronger and develops deeper roots. That's how it is. You must move directly toward your own purpose. There are opportunities here for learning and growth. I see that you will receive a very interesting proposal, a steady income from something small but positive, and in the long term, it will bring you stability. It's good to be an apprentice as many times as necessary because humility opens doors while haste closes them. Therefore, patience and renewal are key. Renew yourself or fade away. We have the Strength card, which reminds us that gentleness is power. We don't need to impose ourselves to achieve anything. The Wheel of Fortune appears, meaning that when you remain open to change, to what may come, to flowing with transformation, to renewing yourself and continuing to learn, gaining more wisdom and training, that's when fortune turns in your favor. You are lucky because you flow with the changes. You move, you act, you adapt. And if you need to move, you do. You don't cling to illusions, you seek renewal in every aspect, constantly reinventing yourself so that the seed you planted blooms strong. You reinvent yourself again and again. Let's look at your immediate future, Scorpio. All the cards want to speak to you. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. What these cards tell you for the immediate future is to be grateful for your present, for what you are already manifesting, to raise your vibration so everything accelerates, and not to give up because you are so close to achieving what you believe in. Remember, what you believe, you create. What you desire is much closer than you can imagine. Don't give up because your miracle is right in front of you. This speaks of celebration, of enjoyment. Realize the process that planting that seed required, how strong you are, everything you are doing, all the ways you're reinventing yourself, everything that is unfolding. That seed is now producing many branches to bear good fruit, and you will celebrate not only the harvest, but also all that you have learned along the way. It's incredible. Who would have thought that the seed you planted would lead you to such expansion and joy? Joy brings prosperity, believing in yourself, putting fire and passion into what you do, because everything you touch turns to gold. Everything you do with authenticity multiplies. So don't fear endings, because endings are beginnings. A complete transformation is coming. The old way of nurturing that seed dissolves to make way for the new. The Four of Pentacles advises you to save and preserve, because saving now means you are preparing for your future self, which is good. But don't let saving turn into limitation. Don't stay trapped in your comfort zone, as that prevents you from expanding. Don't fear losing, because that means you are closing yourself off from investing in yourself. Trust your intuition. Imagine what a powerful message you've received. Don't even think about giving up what you're doing. I love it because the message is clear. Reinvent yourself, invest in yourself, and keep growing that seed. Now let's move to the Angels of Abundance Oracle to see what message they have for Scorpio. Look at the dreams of abundance. While you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self guide you, giving you ideas, answers, and solutions. Make sure to write your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable revelations that will help you turn your desires into reality. So there I leave you with this message. I hope it serves as guidance for you. Thank you so much for being here with me. And if this reading spoke directly to your soul, write it in the comments saying, "This is what I'm living." That way, you activate your power and allow the universe to hear you. Subscribe, share this message with someone you know needs it, and remember that here we talk about what nobody tells you. See you soon.